I'm sorry, Suri. Are they still following? Zeke asked, clinging to a rough rock face for dear life. They had to climb up a steep stone face to make their escape. I don't think so. Rumi landed just beside him, her wings stirring dust as she landed. They must see us up here, but they've given up chasing. Rook's voice was bitter. We're not a threat anymore. He reached under his shirt, freeing the pendant. When he spoke next, it was as much to Suri as his friends. I'm sorry, Suri. We tried, but it was too much. In a flash, Suri was there. Though given Rook's weakness, she was more a colorful shadow in the air beside him than an actual person. He saw her ghostly fingers on his shoulder for a moment. It's all right, Suri said quietly. I'm sorry we couldn't help. But I don't want you to die too. As much as it saddens me to know that one of my sisters is dead, that is often the consequence for tampering with this world. Nightingale kicked a rock off the edge of the nearby cliff, her tail whipping about behind her. We should have been able to save her. We did our best. Rook plopped down onto the ground, resting his back on a nearby stone. That's all we can do. It wouldn't make sense to kill ourselves on this mission when we have another one that's more important. Rook's eyes widened with sudden realization. The woman, your sister, she was from Arkala too, wasn't she? How was she here? Rook lifted the artifact around his neck. This is what allows you to appear. How did she get here physically? Even with the pendant, you can only appear as a hologram. Hologram? Suri shook her head, not understanding the word. But she was used to a myriad of strange words the group used, so she began to explain. It's called a soul bond. The process relies on a connection with a human to shield the outsider from detection and stabilize their presence in your world. A soul bond with someone from my world is forbidden. So you can actually come to this world? You could stay here permanently? Rook asked, sounding a bit happier about it than he should have. No. This is what happens when creatures from our realms mingle. Suri pointed back towards the carnage they had run from. That stupid girl endangered the one she loved out of selfishness and got them both killed. So this soul bond, can it be used to summon creatures from dimensions other than Arkala and be safe? Zeke was frowning at a bent cigarette. Suri whisked around quickly. Yes, the great bounty exists to enforce the contracts made between two creatures. Only a few realms are off limits entirely. Arkala is one of those realms. You could summon a creature from anywhere else and the soul bond could be done in relative safety. However, I'm from Arkala, so this wouldn't be a smart idea. Zeke forced himself to stand. Well, we should get back to town. We've still got a Theodosian mage to find.